9 Behaviors that a Self-Respecting Person Will Never Tolerate, by Prince Sam. One of the most annoying things in life is having to deal with rude and disrespectful people. But you can't just accept it if you want to be a self-respecting person. You must advocate for yourself. Behaviors like these are wrong and shouldn't be tolerated, whether you're dealing with an obnoxious coworker, a buddy who doesn't know when to back off, or a family member who feels they can walk all over you. Everyone wants to be respected for who they are and what they believe in, and knowing and upholding one's own boundaries is a crucial component of that. Now let's discuss 9 actions that a respectable person will never put up with. False accusations are ranked first. A person who is self-respect acknowledges their own worth and value, and that making false allegations is an act of injustice and disrespect. They consequently won't accept being made to feel bad for something they did not do. They defend themselves when false accusations are made and won't put up with such conduct. They won't be intimidated since they are adamant that the claims are baseless. Instead, they react with dignity and strength, refusing to let their principles be compromised. Number 2. Critique devoid of constructive criticism. Since it gives people the chance to improve and learn, constructive criticism can be advantageous. It aids in your understanding of potential areas for error so that you can correct them. Yet, criticism without advice for improvement is useless. It's just a tactic to undermine someone's self-esteem, and it will only cause them to question their skills. This kind of criticism is rejected by someone with self-respect since they understand that it doesn't lead to improvement. Number 3. Unfair treatment. When two comparable things are treated unfairly differently, there is a double standard at play. It frequently causes emotions of poor self-worth and can foster an environment of inequality. Double standards can also legitimize discriminating attitudes, deeds, and practices. Because they recognize that it is unfair to hold people to a standard to which they are not willing to live themselves, a self-respecting person will never put up with double standards. Number 4. Misplaced rage. Unjustified rage frequently has unreasonable presumptions, warped views, and incorrect ideas at its core. It can create a hostile environment and is frequently an indication of frustration or insecurity. Because they believe their worth and value should not be lessened by another person's wrath, people with self-respect won't put up with such behavior. They believe that they deserve respect and won't put up with being improperly or disrespectfully treated by others. Also, they are aware that preserving their own feeling of value is a powerful method to convey to the other person that their behavior is unacceptable. The 5th is lying. Lying can have a negative impact on both the one who is lying and the person being lied to, whether it is a blatant falsehood or simply hiding the truth. A fear of penalties or rejection frequently drives people to lie. Individuals may tell lies to get out of trouble or to appear better in front of others. Regrettably, telling lies might have worse effects than telling the truth. If the deception is significant enough, it may result in strained relationships, a lack of trust, and even legal trouble. Because they have a strong sense of morality and highly value honesty and reliability, self-respecting people don't put up with lying. Number 6. Unjustified spying. Unwarranted prying can occur for a variety of reasons, such as being inquisitive or feeling entitled to specific information. Whatever the motivation, this is intrusive behavior that goes too far. It conveys a lack of regard for the person and their right to autonomy and privacy. When it comes to sharing personal information with others, a self-respecting person understands the value of boundaries and knows when to draw the line. You don't have to divulge all of your personal information to anyone, and you certainly don't have to put up with being grilled by those who have no business asking you questions in the first place. Unreasonable demands. Number 7. Demands that are excessive, unrealistic, or unfair are referred to as unreasonable demands. These might entail demanding something of someone that is beyond their capacity, goes against their morals or personal boundaries, or both. They may also involve putting someone in an awkward or risky situation by asking them to do something that would harm them. Such demands will not be tolerated by a self-respecting person. They are aware of the value of and need for respect for their time and resources. Regulating behavior is item no. A common characteristic of controlling behavior is an attempt to influence or limit another person's actions, choices, or behavior. This can be accomplished by criticism, intimidation, threats, or the issuing of demands. A self-respecting individual would never put up with such behavior since it is a method of engaging with others that aims to maintain power and control over a situation. They recognize their capacity for self-determination and that no one else has the authority to determine how they should spend their lives. Indicator 9. Exploitation. The act of exploiting someone or something for one's personal gain is what is meant by the term. It typically entails taking advantage of people's flaws, including their ignorance or lack of resources, in order to benefit. It can involve the use of force of any kind, physical, mental, or emotional, in order to acquire power or riches, and is frequently linked to the oppression of oppressed groups. Everyone with self-respect is aware that you always have the right to speak out for yourself and defend your own interests, regardless of the situation. In conclusion, a healthy and balanced lifestyle is built on the foundation of self-respect. Our well-being and general sense of value are strongly impacted by the actions and attitudes we choose to put up with or endure. A person who respects themselves is aware of their value and will never put up with actions that defy their morals or diminish their self-respect. They have complete faith in their beliefs and won't settle for anything less than respect in their interactions with others. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and tell your friends about it so we can make more like it. Click the subscribe button to see more videos like this one, and don't forget to activate the notification bell. Thank you for viewing.